You know who it is. It's Daniel. We got another day, going to the track. You know the drill. And stick around, we got a surprise for you. Don't miss it. Here we are, Piedmont Drift, where so many start their journey through the travels of drifting in life. It's like coming back home. Excuse my staticky radio. All right, guys, we're gonna get straight into it today. Today we're down at Piedmont. We had done in the last episode the subframe on this, so Yoshi's got a new rear end, and we're gonna be basically sliding around, beating her up, and seeing how well she does today. And if you guys remember Skylar from the last episode, he was a guy we had welding the plates. I've known him for a while. This is his 1JZ S14, and we're going to be introducing him as a new member of the team, and you know, we'll fill you in on who he is, what he does, and a little information about the car and where he wants to go in life. So here's Skylar.
What's up, guys? So my name's Skylar. I guess I'm gonna be the newest addition on the team. This is my 1JZ swapped S14. It was originally a Zinky. I converted it over to Kooky. That's been a process. There's not really a single thing on this car that's untouched. I've done everything. The whole rear subframe, all the rear suspension's been done. It's all GK Tech, same as the front end. The subframe, the front subframe has been cut and welded 40 millimeters forward, so we don't have any binding issues. Actually, when I bought the engine, it was a bad engine, and I had to end up doing the piston rings on it. Had to rebuild it. But yeah, the car's been a project for about 2-3 years now, and it's finally up and going. But a little bit about me, just not really a mechanic, more just a IT guy. I work cybersecurity. Not really a fabricator either, but I know my way around a welder, so you know, kind of just there. But that's a little bit about me. I'm sure over the course of these videos you'll probably learn a little bit more about me, but that's me in a nutshell. All right, so I wanted to kind of introduce the engine a little bit. It's been a working process. It's really dusty right now, so sorry, it's kind of dirty. I was actually doing some fiberglass work in the garage. Didn't cover anything, so that's why it's like that. We'll pull it off today. But yeah, it's just the basic stuff. I think I'm running ISR mounts for the engine, same as the trans. The trans is an all-in picture forward. I got the transmission brand new. It's really hard to find them brand new. Usually Drift Motions will pick up those, but they're always on back order because everybody buys them out. So if you just look around, you'll find them. We had an issue when I first tried to get the, it's on ECU Masters. When we first tried to tune the engine, we had a problem. It turned out that there was a leak in the gas tank. So come around here. There was a leak in the gas tank, and we ended up finding the crack. I tried to fix the crack. The crack, that's nice. The crack wasn't fixable. It kept leaking over and over after I fixed it, I think 3 times. So I ended up just biting the bullet, getting a fuel cell. It looks very dirty because all the rubber flies in through the back here, but in the dirt. But we ended up getting Nuke Performance. It's got a surge tank in it, so we don't have any problems with slosh. Make sure you get my homemade battery mount in there. Yeah.
This is a permanent thing. Okay, so this will be this way.
yeah. But yeah, it's kind of a bit of a wiring mess. As I said, this car is literally just like on its first legs. So this is what, my second drift event in it.
Yes.
And it's not a street car, it's just a drift car, so I haven't gotten a lot of time in it. But
mind you, so Skylar here, he practiced on a sim while he was building this car. And let me tell you, I'm a little jealous because this whole sim to drifting thing is a cheat code, and those of us that have to learn the hard way,
the expensive way,
we're a little upset about it. But at the same time, you know, it's amazing because you built this car. It's a handful of a car for a new drifter.
Yeah.
And you go from a sim to jumping in something like this, and literally your 4th lap out here, if that, you link the whole entire track.
I linked the whole track
on your first run. And I know I threw you in my car once, and I mean, you drove it like I drove it. It was amazing.
The only time I spun out the last event was I wasn't used to how much angle this has. It's crazy angle with this GK Tech kit. I wasn't used to it, and I rub on the frame first. So what happened was my tire hit the frame and slowed down my front end. And I wouldn't even really call it a spin. It was more just a stop, a sideways stop. But honestly, I don't feel like there wasn't a single moment that I didn't have control of this car. So I've really enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
My first lap out, I actually messed up my $400 exhaust tip because I got so wide I rubbed every tire down there, so I messed that up. But I felt in control of the car, so it wasn't. There's been no pucker moments yet with it, so it does go to show that, you know, the sim's not 1-to-1 scale, especially with the momentum and the, you know, slinging around the car. But it to me it feels pretty accurate.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I gotta go wider with these front wheels, man. I'm rubbing so bad. I said I'm gonna have to run wider on the front. So we good?
Yeah.
There's 2 of us.
An opportunity to show you guys, but I'll fill you in. I don't know if it'll show up on the last clip where Skylar spun out in front of me, but his front wheels were shaking and it was slowing down the front end on him. So we pulled into pits. We found out both his front tie rods had come loose, so we tightened those up. Now he's got a solid front end again and solid steering. He is rubbing a little bit on the inside of the frame rails. Just another thing to address. I mean, the car is still young, so she's got some dialing in to do. But that's why we come out to these on days, just to have fun, is to also test the equipment and keep our skills sharp, or sharpen them, so to speak. But days like this are valuable. You learn stuff. You make your adjustments. So, as far as the rear end goes, guys, I can't tell you how nice this feels. I can feel everything in the back there. I also removed the rear sway bar for more grip, and even being underpowered with a stock motor still, I mean, I can really feel the rear end and what it's doing. So definitely loving the new setup back there, and looking forward to get the overs in and a hydro so I can stop using this cable and you know, get something that works a little better, you know. But step by step, she's getting there. What?
I went backwards.
You hit it?
It was such a soft grip.
I was hauling too.
I want to see what
My first pucker moment. Something different here. What's your name?
Cooper.
Cooper?
Yes, sir.
And this is your first time ever in a drift car?
Yes, sir.
All right. So your first time ever in a drift car, we're going to be chasing a 1JZ swapped S14.
Oh, that's awesome.
Believe it or not, this is his second time drifting that car.
Really?
Yep. Started off on a simulator and built that car while he practiced on a sim. Now he's out here sliding around.
That's so cool.
So a good way to get into this, see if you build yourself a computer sim. How old are you?
I'm 15, sir.
15? Do you have a permit yet or anything? Or?
I have to go to DMV to get my permit. sir.
Okay. The hyena laugh at the end of that was I came into that tire wall a little too hot, and I could hear each tire hitting the back of the car, just bouncing and just bang, 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 bang on all the tires. I'm hoping somebody got the outside footage of that, but that had me laughing. It definitely sounds weird on the inside, but drift car carnage. Was he just trying to get speed?
Yeah, he's hauled up and then over rotated.
Don't die. Don't die. There we go.
This thing feels so smooth.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That was a little rough. That was a lot of braking.
Yeah, so you trying to chase somebody.
Yeah. I feel like it wasn't too bad.
Nah, nah.
His bumper. I feel like I had a pretty good dive there.
Yeah, yeah. No, that was super. That was a solid run.
What's up, guys? So
we're flashing.
Yeah. So we're ending out the day. I'm over here trying to figure out if the camera's working. We're already. What's that?
Rookie.
Yeah, rookie.
He'll get used to it.
Hey, I just got my first GoPro. Leave me alone. So we're finishing out the day. We're about to head home. Already got the cars loaded up on the trailer. Earlier, Daniel thinks that he felt a tap, and we looked at his car. I don't know if you want to get a light and show it.
It's on the wheel.
It's on the wheel.
It's like a nice stripe.
Nice rub, and I didn't think that I dove in that close to him and touched him, but he
That's
hasn't.
a strong possibility.
Yeah, he hasn't tandemed with anybody else. So we'll go back in the footage and see.
There's a part of the footage where I actually asked John if we got hit.
Yeah.
Because it felt like we got touched, but not hard enough to really do anything except for push the back end over a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll review through the footage and see.
Yeah.
We might flip it in or whatever, but
Yep. But we're in and out the day here. I'm sure.
Fun day.
Yeah, it was.
Such a fun day.
Yeah. We had a lot of seat time. I feel like the lines weren't too terribly long, so we had
It was pretty quick.
a lot of seat time, and I got to run the Boss track for the first time today, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
I liked it way better than the OG track. So
And as far as, track staying moving, it stayed pretty well moving. There was a couple of hiccups, but I mean, there was the FRS that was up on the tires back there.
yeah,
But other than that, I mean, there really wasn't any real wrecks or anything today. So it was an all right day,
it was pretty good.
all in all.
Yeah,
But for us, I mean, oh my God, you linking the Boss course first time out there, that was amazing.
yeah.
And
That shocked me. I didn't think I would.
Right.
I thought I was gonna hit at least back in some tires a little bit, but
Right.
I didn't.
I've bent my exhaust up there. I've destroyed my back end, just bink, 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 bink on the tires. And
Yeah.
it can do that. And honestly, watching you just throw it around on there, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It was a lot of fun. It's very, very tight, very fast paced. It was a little sloppy. I can clean it up a little bit, but I mean, it was all my first time there, so we'll
with experience.
yeah. We'll get it with time.
Yeah.
Is what it'll take. So time and
But
experience.
a lot learned today.
Yeah, a lot.
And,
I don't even feel like the same driver leaving here.
Right.
I feel like a completely different driver.
Running tandems back and forth like that, I mean,
Yeah.
it got you to progress so much faster.
Yeah.
And now, I mean, we're driving pretty much in sync. There was one tandem we done where it was a ballet the whole way through.
It was
beautiful.
It was smooth.
I'm hoping that we get drone footage of that, so we'll keep an eye out for that as well.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get as much drone footage as possible.
Right.
But
I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed meeting Skylar.
yeah.
You'll see more of him on the channel. He's gonna have some how-to videos and some fab stuff when he does things to his car, and he'll be helping us out every now and then. So I mean, he already did some welding for me here, so who knows what's next in the books. So
we'll come up with something. I have a roll cage coming soon, so we'll probably do a little bit of recording on that. I'll probably need some help anyways. So
and me, Darren, we'll all travel. That's the nice thing about the team is we all get together and we'll help each other out.
Yeah.
Even if it's just to be the guy on the other side of the camera to make sure we get the footage and stuff.
Right.
Handing tools to each other, that
saves a a lot. Not having to get up and down,
right?
Especially without a lift.
Oh yeah.
Because I don't think any of us have a lift yet. So
not yet.
Yeah.
So
that's gotta happen.
in the far future, it's not happening anytime soon.
Yeah.
We're spending too much money on the cars.
Yeah.
So, but that's the car life. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I had a fucking blast.
I did too. Best event so far.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And we will see you guys on the next one.
Later.